We met with Wes Powell and Alexandra Wills, who oversee Austin Peay's beekeeping program. APSU has 3 hives on campus, and several more at an offsite location. They use the hives to educate students and locals alike on the vital role bees play in the community.
Austin Peay has a beekeeping and biology class through our agriculture department, and of course they have beehives on the Austin Peay farm as part of that program. Students learn how to put the hives together, the biology of the bees, beekeeping.
One of Wes and Alexandra's most important jobs is to clear up misconceptions about bees.
Honeybees are actually not native to North America. We have lots of native bees, about 6 of them that are native to this area, but they don't produce honey. And so we love honeybees because they give us honey and all kinds of other, like the wax that we get from like beehives. We use that in some of our like medical grade operations. And so there's a lot of things that bees do for us besides just give us honey, and one of those is pollinating. And so like they pollinate like our vegetables, our fruit, trees, flowers. A lot of these things won't happen if we don't have pollinators.
Despite their small size, bees play a huge role in the way we humans live and how we eat.
There have been multiple studies that showed the importance of pollinators, but especially in the relation to food that we eat. About 1/3 of everything that humans consume is a direct result of pollination. Uh, you sit down at dinner and you think about what's on your plate, from the vegetables or fruits or things in your salad, but most of the time people don't think about the meat that's on there. You know, the cows or the pigs or whatever. They're eating plants that have to be pollinated to regenerate and grow.
Swarm season can be a stressful time for many. I mean, who wants to find 10,000 bees in their mailbox? But Wes and Alexandra say it's important to be kind to our insect neighbors, and they are here to help.
So if you happen to find a swarm during the spring, it's swarm season, it will happen quite a bit. The bees are just looking for a new home, and in that swarm there is a queen bee, and she's the one that decides this is where we're landing, and then all the other bees come to her. And so they're actually very calm and docile while they're in the swarm. They have no desire to leave the swarm and chase you. So they've actually just eaten a whole bunch of honey out of their hive and are now hanging out with the queen trying to figure out like what are we doing. So it's a really good time to, you can go online, go on Facebook and find one of our beekeeping organizations, and beekeepers will come and try and capture that swarm for you and remove it, and then they'll actually try and rehome them into a hive somewhere else where they can save those bees.
Turns out, we are far more dangerous to bees and other helpful insects than they could ever be to us.
Other than bees, there are beneficial wasps. There are lots of other predatory insects that a broad spectrum insecticide will kill, and then you end up throwing things out of balance because a lot of times your insects that cause damage to your plants have a quicker regeneration time than a lot of the predatory insects. So they'll regenerate faster and your plants will end up getting eaten faster. So if you understand insects, learn what's a beneficial insect versus what's a detrimental one, you can save yourself money on chemicals. You can save the environment, protect our waterways, and keep our pollinators happy and healthy.
With Clarksville Now, I'm Casey Williams.